So I've been trying to formulate my opinion in a manner that is neither offensive nor utterly stupid. So let's see how this turns out, because I'm gonna babble a lot. By the way, I consider myself a feminist, and for the record, a feminist is an individual who believes and advocates the equal treatment of both sexes, not preferential treatment of women over men. Woohoo! So now that that's been cleared up, I wish I could categorize my emotions, but I really can't, so it's hard for me to put things into coherent sentences right now, so bear with me, because there's a lot of things running through my mind. Okay, so since I'm having a lot of thoughts running through my mind, let's just turn this into a gazillion part video. Part 1, preference versus command. I truly cannot comprehend the amount of IQ points I feel like I lost after I watched this video. It's almost hysterical because listening to you guys made me feel like I was talking with someone who was being so sarcastic they sounded truthful. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. You sit there on your couch ranting about what girls should do to appeal to you. It's okay to have preferences about certain qualities you like in girls because that's only human. It's not okay to sit there and be frustrated with the things about girls that disgust you. I mean, you talk about arm hair like it's some sort of freakish mutation. We're human beings, not animals. When I first watched your video, I was given the impression that you're just 3 teenage boys about to talk about what you like in girls. A lot of people have made that same video. But as I sat in front of my computer, somehow glued to this video, I couldn't help but feel stupefied by the end. You did not say what you like in girls. You practically commanded them to conform to your personal standards, which, by the way, are the same exact standards and expectations that society as a whole places on young girls and women. And you sit there wallowing in your hubris. And it's heartbreaking, and that brings me to my next point. Part 2, entitlement. I don't know what it is. Maybe you grew up in insanely privileged families, or maybe it's your newfound fame on the internet that drove you to this level so far above Earth. I can't conclude the origins of that. Maybe it's none of those, maybe it's not. I don't know. That's not my place. Who do you think you are? Do you not realize that you have hundreds of thousands of young girls looking up to you? I mean, not only are you telling these girls that they have to be a certain way to appeal to you and all other guys apparently, and to society, but you just sit there and run your mouths like you don't even know it. It is your responsibility to acknowledge the fact that all of these fans and these young girls look up to you. Because everything you say and do is practically law. Because I don't think you understand what kind of effects you have on people, especially malleable young teenage girls. I can guarantee that almost all of your audience would alter their personalities or their appearances just to appeal to that, or to complement what you want. Not only is it what you want that they think they're satisfying, but they think they're finally living up to society's expectations. It's unbelievable. We live in a society that is fueled by hatred and conformity. The media presents unrealistic expectations of women and men. It's not just women, but idealizing men is another story. In today's technology and media-driven society, young girls at their most malleable and indefinite phases in life are exposed to a series of depictions of the way women should be. Models and actresses and singers, etc., etc., etc. What you 3 boys say only supports the media's intentions. The media is like sharks. They smell blood and they go for it, and that's how they survive in this world. I don't know if you truly tried to or not, but I feel like you were just taking advantage of the fact that all these desirable teenage girls admire you. They look up to you and they idolize you, and you're treating that like it's nothing. I don't know if it just went way over your head, or you just don't care, or maybe you just didn't understand. I don't know. And in a society where insecurity and a lack of self-esteem fuels modern culture and media, an innumerable amount of teenage girls and young women are susceptible to depression and other things like eating disorders. Do you know how many girls who watched your video are maybe suicidal? Or dealing with an eating disorder, are not okay with who they are? I mean, it would frighten you how many girls are like that just alone watched your video. Now, after what you've told your audience, all those girls who are struggling with their self-esteem, appearance, eating disorders, their bodies, anything about them that they don't like, you're just driving them deeper and deeper into that state of darkness, because because hearing someone you look up to say things like that and to bag down on maybe the qualities that one of the girls who watch your videos has, I can't. The things you said only emphasize the fact that thousands upon thousands of young girls are insecure. And then the girls who hear those things that you said are sadder and sadder, and they don't like themselves even more than they did before. And that's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. I don't really think there's another way to describe it. It's just heartbreaking. Part 3, a woman has freedom. You don't state things that you like about girls, little quirks or qualities. You tell girls how they should be or appear or behave to satisfy your needs or appear at your standards and society standards. I don't really have enough words to describe how I feel about that, because women are not objects. Women are human beings with emotions and wants, ambitions, dreams, etc. You slut shame and say things like, girls have to entertain you. What are we, dolls? How cowardly, stupid, mundane, naive can you possibly be? A woman has independence. A woman has freedom. It is up to her what she chooses to do or how to dress or how to behave. If a woman wants to sleep around, that is none of your business, and let her do what she wants. If a woman doesn't want to shave, that is none of your business, let her do what she wants. If a woman covers up instead of reveals skin, that is none of your business, let her do what she wants. Unfortunately, not all young women and girls realize that they have the freedom to do what they want and to believe in what they want to believe in and appear the way they want to appear. There are standards thrust upon them to look and be a certain way, and you 3 boys are living proof of these phony, disgusting standards. You just uphold them. Your audience will believe you. They are predominantly young, malleable females who think that everything you say and do is law. All you did with this video was prove to those young girls watching that the only way they'll find happiness or approval in this world is to follow those so-called standards and expectations. And that is very, very sad and angering. So I didn't realize that the camera had stopped recording in the middle of my little discussion there, so that's why the lighting's different. It's a bit later than when I recorded it. So let me continue. Women don't exist to revolve around you and what you want. Get over yourselves. You are not men. You are boys. You are foolish and feeble and, quite honestly, stupid. This video and the things that you said make you look naive because you're too myopic to accept that not everything will go your way. If that's not it, then maybe you can't accept diversity or the fact that no human being, especially women, is the same as another. I can't really put my anger, my sadness, my confusion, or anything I feel right now into words. And what saddens me most is that you are 3 boys who have futures ahead of you and so many opportunities to take, and here you are picking apart what girls should do and should not do. How cowardly. Face the world. Don't avoid things that upset you, because in this world not everything is going to go your way, and that's just fact. So you better get used to it. So yeah, that was my rant. It probably all came out super jumbled. I'm sorry, but it's so discombobulated, blah. Yeah. A woman has freedom.